Hey everybody, welcome to another weekend shave where we will be doing another shave video, not with one of these, but with this, the Parker 24C Open Comb Safety Razor. Okay, to help me complete that shave, I am going to be using some following items. I'm going to be using some Gillette Silver Blue blades. These are really nice, good sharp blade, very economical. I like these blades a lot. I'll be using this Omega Boar brush. These are made in Italy. These are very economical. Boar brushes are really stiff, but looks can be deceiving because the tips are actually quite soft, especially when you warm it up in some hot water, which I'm going to do right now. And I also will be doing, upon request from Hub City, the new WTX shaving cream, or excuse me, shaving soap and aftershave. So this is a first time for me using this stuff. I did get a chance to take a smell of it, and it is really nice. I'm really bad at describing smells, so I'm not even going to attempt to describe what I smell, but I do know that I like this smell. It's not overpowering. I have opened up soaps, and I'm sure you have too, that you smell and go, ooh, easy on that, grandpa, because you know, smell like old man. But this is nice. I'll also be lathering that up in a new item that I just purchased, the Captain's Choice Copper Shave Bowl. This thing is very, very heavy duty. Why did I get the copper? I have hard floors, and I tend to drop things because I'm blind and stupid, mostly stupid, and I don't want to break this. I'd rather break my floor than break the a ceramic bowl. Okay, so let's go ahead and pause the video right here so I can talk more about the Parker 24C. Here is my Parker 24C Open Comb Razor, and let's take a good look at it here. Get it all on camera up and close. You can see there's some nice etching for the barrel, so the handle is real easy to grab. It's nice and sharp. Take a look at the top here. You can see it is an open comb razor. More of the bottom on the base plate, you can see the locking mechanism sticking through. So let's go ahead and take this apart. It is a 3-piece razor. So there is what the barrel looks like all by itself. Move that off to the side here. And let's take a look at the cap. Like the DE89, it does have a 3 prongs and a center screw here to help lock the blade in place. And it's pretty good at doing that. And finally, the base plate here. I'll go show you that. And again, open comb as opposed to a closed comb. So these are really aggressive. The blade sits just on the comb, so it is more blade exposure. So it is more aggressive than opposed to a closed comb. Remember, closed combs look like this, straight solid bar, as opposed to this one, which has the noticeable teeth. So let's go ahead and get back to the shave. Okay, welcome back, and we're gonna go ahead and load up this with a fresh razor. So I just got one right out of the package. They come in these little plastic foil paper. There is some glue on there, so be careful when removing these because it can be a bit tricky getting these out. Sometimes you have to tear them away. And because this is a 3-piece razor, you're gonna load the blade into the cap like so. Put on the bottom blade. Oh, there it is, base plate and razor. And then we're gonna screw in the handle. Again, what I like about 3-piece razors is if you don't like the handle, you can always buy another handle. Or if you have a different razor that you like the handle to, switch it out. I mean, they're pretty much universal. So that's another good reason why I like 3-piece razors over 2-piece razors. Okay, not that there's anything wrong with 2-piece razors. I mean, I have quite a few of them, adjustables and whatnot. Okay, so let's go ahead and start making this lather. So again, real nice smell. I'm gonna use a quarter here and I'm gonna scoop some out and put it in the bottom of my bowl here. I just used a quarter and I'm just gonna put it right there in the center like that. So that should be pretty adequate. And then I'm gonna go ahead and before I wet my face and apply the cream, I'm actually gonna start whipping it up. So, boar brush, this is it. It's all nice and wet, and they do hold water pretty well, at least this one does. And let's get a little more water in there. And we're gonna start mixing. Now, good thing about the Captain's Choice is that it's got a little thumbprint right here. So you can put your thumb on there, or you can put your whatever finger you want on there, so you can get a good grip on this bowl despite it being as large as it is. And let's just go ahead and start mixing this up. Put a little more water in there. One thing I like about bowl lathering is if you don't have enough water in your brush, you can just add more water, which is fine because you rather add water than take water away. See, it's starting to whip up really good here. You don't want it dry, because if it's too dry, it's flaky and it won't protect your skin, and then you're gonna cut yourself, and then you're gonna be mad, and you're never gonna use the safety razor again, and that's just bad. Basically, I'm just putting my hand in a cup of hot water that I had my brush soaking in, and just letting a few drizzles come out. And see, you're starting to overflow here now. Oh, that's real nice. Again, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. It should look like whipped cream, kind of like this. Get it off on the sides of the bowl, work it back towards the center. And, or you know what, you got plenty of lather and a good workout to apply all kinds of cream to your face. Enough for 3 passes, real easy. Okay, wipe off my hands. I am going to use a pre-shave, like I always do. Again, I like using a pre-shave. You don't have to use a pre-shave. Some people do, some people don't. That's entirely up to you. Wet my face. And I'll be using Phoenix Artisans, the cube. This is the methylated cube. Get that in some warm water and just apply it to your face. Once you get a good coating on there, like so, just scrub it in. It's soap, so with a lot of fat and oils in it, natural oils, and it's methylated because it smells good. Gives you that sensation of Vicks Vapor Rub without burning too much or at all, actually. Some people like menthol, some people don't. Again, they make these with and without the menthol. I'll go ahead and put a link to both versions from Phoenix Shaving website. And let's see here. Let's go ahead, apply some soap here. Boar brush. Oh yeah. Ooh, that is nice and thick. And the boar brushes, what I like about them is they got a lot of backbone. This means so when you really can put a lot of pressure, really scrub in that lather into your face. And if you like to skip the bowl and just go straight into a bowl lather, a face lather, you can. And these are really excellent for doing that. These are also good for whipping up lathers with a hard puck, because again, the backbone, but the tips are, I guess, again, are soft. And as you use them, the tips split because it's hair, it's animal hair, so they split and it gets softer over time. So a good investment, and they're relatively cheap. That boar brush that I have there is made by Omega. Again, they're from Italy, and that was $13 with shipping sent to my house, and I bought it on Amazon. And you can find that brush pretty much anywhere you buy your shaving product. So Shave Nation should have it, and West Coast Shaving and other places are just examples of this. Let me go ahead. I missed a couple spots here because I'm trying to clean up my mustache there. Okay, Parker 24C. Now it is an open comb razor. Like I said, these are known to be aggressive. So, you know, if you're unsure, take your time. don't rush these things. I'm used to this razor. This is actually the second razor I bought. My first one being the Viking Blade Chieftain Junior, which is a mild razor. I bought this one because I thought, hey, I wanted something different. And again, if you have a DE89 or a Merkur 34C and you're looking for something different, consider the open comb razor. Oh yeah, that feels good. Surprisingly, for an open comb razor, this one is very mild. I mean, you can feel the blade, but it's not like I'm gonna chop off my face or anything like that. It's really quite comfortable. Now, the reason why I was saying, before I started shaving, was the reason why I consider these is because if you have a DE89, you have a Merkur 34C, or a King C Gillette, or some other entry-level razor, a lot of them share the same design, and you end up paying $30, $40 for the exact same thing you had. For the same price point, you get a different razor with a different feel, and a different shave technique and quality. And if worse comes to worse, if you have a 3-piece razor, you get a different handle. Now I'm just whipping through this because this King C, this blade, I have a long hair there from the Badger. Or excuse me, the boar brush. Boar brushes do shed, so keep in mind with that. And sometimes they do smell, but the ones that I got didn't have that problem. And well, I breezed through that first pass really fast, but like I said, I'm used to this razor. I find it very, very comfortable to use. To me, it's as comfortable as using a DE89. So again, but the efficiency of it is really amazing because I just did one pass, and I can tell you right now that I'm done. I really don't have to go with another two passes because I'd be good for the day. But because this is a shave video and a lot of you guys like to do 2 and 3 passes, I'll go ahead and do those anyways. So last weekend where I was at was stupid hot. It was over 100 degrees. And where I live is Northern California, near the state capital, so hey, it's pretty hot out here. Where is it at where you guys live? Hopefully you don't have to deal with 100-degree weather like I do. Thankfully, 4th of July is coming up, and 4th of July weekend will not be as hot. Actually going to be only like 90 degrees out here, so ain't too bad. So what do you guys have planned for 4th of July? If you celebrate 4th of July. Me, I'm just going to put up my flag, going to watch, I don't know, some movies, maybe some World War II documentaries. I do like watching stuff like that on 4th of July. And barbecue. So if you guys are having a barbecue, would you like to barbecue? Me, I'm probably going to do ribs or a tri-tip. And let's go ahead and do another pass. I'm going to go up on my face, and I'm going to go down on my neck. So now remember, when you are shaving, try to shave with the way your hair goes. So the first pass should always be with the grain against, and the second pass should be across the grain. And also remember, it should be comfortable to shave. You shouldn't take a razor, take it to your face, and start going, ooh, that sucks, because something is wrong. Either the blade isn't aligned properly, or you're shaving in the wrong direction, or even the blade might not be good. I have had bad blades before. I've had Wilkinson sword blades that I've used and go, ooh, man, this blade is bad. Throw it out, get another one, and it's perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and shave this way with me. Now, if you guys have requests, let me know. I have all kinds of razors, I have all kinds of soaps, and I don't mind doing requests. In fact, the razor, the blade, and the soap were all done on request. I have people message me on Facebook because I belong in the Facebook forums. Wow, that was really nice. Again, it's just glides. This soap is really nice. You can smell it too. Wish you guys had smell-o-vision because it's just super nice. And it glides really well. So if you guys watched any good shows lately, I of course have been watching Loki. I think that's a pretty interesting show. Kind of looking forward to how that turns out. I like all the twists and turns they've had in it so far. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do a lot of passports. I really don't think it's necessary with this razor. Even with this blade, it's just super nice. So next week, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm actually gonna show you guys a slant razor. That's a different type of head altogether. It's totally different from an open comb and a closed comb razor, and I do like those a lot. Now, like I said, I'm here because I'm new to wet shaving, and like a lot of you are, and again, this was the second razor I bought, and so yes, I do recommend this razor for new shavers. Even if you've never used a safety razor, this is actually a really good razor to start learning with. So let's go last pass, and I'm gonna go this way here. Oh man, just glides. Super, super comfortable. Take that part for last. Man, excellent, excellent shave. Great soap, great razor, and the handle just really super easy to grip. Yeah, that is just baby bottom smooth, and you know, for what I paid for this razor, I mean, the price point is really good. The blades are really economical. I mean, this easily can be the first razor you buy and the only razor you buy. It is just top quality. Parker did an excellent job with this razor. This is one of my favorite razors to actually use out of the dozens of razors that I own, and I do mean dozens and dozens. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and use some almond block because I haven't used it in a while, and I do like to use it after I shave. It just helps get any micro cuts or nicks that you may have gotten on your neck or face, because you know, accidents happen, and since I'm talking while I'm shaving, those accidents happen more than I want them to do, and a little bit of stinging, not too bad. I've had a lot worse. I've actually cut myself a few times. And for this, now I don't know if this has any alcohol in it, but it smells like the soap. Actually, to me, it smells a little bit milder than soap. I do smell a little bit of alcohol, so I expect this to burn a little bit. Put some in my hands. Oh yeah, that burns. That's a good burn too. Oh yeah, that smells good. I wouldn't like having that in a cologne, and I'm not a one who wears cologne, so top quality stuff. If you guys get a chance, go to Hub City's website. They have this and other soaps, and they're really friendly customer service. I actually had a problem getting my soap, and Dave reached out to me, and he took care of it right away. So thank you, Dave, for helping me get my soap, and great soap there. I can't wait to try some of their other products. I do have more of their soaps, and I will be using those in future videos. So there we go, Parker 24C WTX soap and aftershave and the boar brush. Man, that was a nice, comfortable shave. Good way to start off the weekend. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you all next week. Bye for now.